Good morning, it's day 12. I'm Matthew Maud from Maud Design, and this is my series on remote working, although it's kind of just turned into a bit more of a remote living kind of conversation. The keen observers of you will note that I missed yesterday. There is no day 11. And that's in part, it's entirely because I needed to adapt. My wife, as many of you know, is a nurse, and she was working the night shift. She's been on shift last night. And so I chose to relocate my working space to a different area of the house to ensure that she could sleep uninterrupted by me and my work. So that's what I was doing yesterday morning, and it took some creativity, some out-of-the-box thinking, and really just the willingness to adapt. And it's some of those things that I want to encourage you to uphold during this time, is a willingness to adapt, a creative manner of living. And really, I want to encourage you to embrace the moments that happen between the events, because that's often where I found real life happens. That moment when you're asked to stay a little bit longer, when you put that child to bed, that moment when you're asked, can you help me with this? They're often the times that memories are formed, and where relationships are deepened and strengthened. And so take a moment today to remember the gaps, the interactions, the moment when someone makes you a drink, the moment where you bring someone a drink. All of these little things that don't necessarily add up to the big events of even your day, let alone your life, but it's the moments in between that you'll be proud to remember and proud to have shared with someone else. And then I also just really want to share with you a real sense of gratitude for this time. I can't help shaking the idea that it's an incredible privilege to be isolating in a place where we have space to do that. It's a privilege shared by the West. Our air is not toxic. No one has tried to kill us today. The majority of us will have eaten well in the last 24 hours. Some of these things, whilst shared with some immediate discomfort and perhaps hardship, are real privileges and real mercies that we can delight in and be grateful for. So remember today, ease up, take the pressure off. If you miss something, that's okay, but enjoy those moments that happen between the events, and stay at home. It's very simple. It's possibly the only sacrifice we'll be asked to make in our lifetimes, is to stay at home for the good of our family and the good of our nation. And rejoice, be grateful for fresh air, for food, for shelter, and for friendship and relationships. Have a great day. Bye-bye.